Dear students, in this video we shall read how Mrs. Dorling's girl showed the narrator her things, how the narrator reacted, and what happened later. Now let us read. Oh, you know about them? She had turned round and brought me my tea. She laughed. My mother says it is antique. We have got lots more. She pointed around the room. See for yourself. Mrs. Dorling's girl asked questioningly to the narrator if she knew about them, if she knew about those things, and then she turned round and gave the narrator her tea. The girl laughed and she added that her mother had told her that that was antique. And she also added that they had got lots more. They had such antiques, they had a lot of such antiques. She asked the narrator to see and she moved her fingers around, asked the narrator to watch it herself. I had no need to follow her hand. I knew which things she meant. I just looked at the still life over the tea table. As a child, I had always fancied the apple on the pewter plate. The narrator here describes that there was no need for her to follow the hand of that little girl. She knew what that girl was or which things that girl was showing to her, which things she meant, and she just looked at the still life over the tea table. Still life, that is the tablecloth, the kettle, the tea, and the other utensils there on the table. She says that when she was a child, she wanted to eat apple in a pewter plate. Pewter means alloy plate. She wanted to eat her apple in an alloy plate. We use it for everything, she said. Once we even ate off the plates hanging there on the wall. I wanted so much, but it was not anything special. The girl said that they used those things, the precious things that belong to the narrator. That girl did not know about it, and so she was expressing everything, she was telling everything. She said that they used those things for everything, for lunch, for dinner, for breakfast, for supper, for everything they used. She said that once they had even eaten up in those plates that were hanging on the wall, those were antiques hanging on the wall. The girl said that she had much liking to eat in those plates, but when she ate it, she found that there was nothing special. It was the same plates as she used. I had found the burn mark on the tablecloth. The girl looked questioningly at me. As the narrator had already mentioned that she was trying to find out the burn place on the tablecloth. She knew that the tablecloth belonged to her and so she was searching for the burnt mark and she found that. The girl looked at the narrator questioningly. Now the girl was thinking whether the narrator knew it about. Yes, I said, you get so used to touching all those lovely things in the house, you hardly look at them anymore. The narrator said that they had been accustomed to watch those things, to see those things, to touch those things, though those were precious things, but they did not pay much attention to those things. You only notice when something is missing, as the narrator had noticed when she came to her residence and found that there was something missing. In the same way, she told that girl that you notice those things when you find that the things are missing because it had to be repaired or because you have lent it, for example. She also added that probably it had been lent up or probably it was missing, so one came to know about it. Again, I heard the unnatural sound of my voice, and I went on. The narrator says that once again she heard the unnatural as she felt that she was listening her own voice. I remember my mother once asked me if I would help her polish the silver. The narrator remembered that once her mother had asked her to help in polishing the silver. It was a very long time ago, and I was probably bored that day, or perhaps I had to stay at home because I was ill. The narrator says that this incident had taken place a long time ago, and probably the narrator herself was bored, so she did not go out, or probably she was ill and so she was staying at home. The narrator's mother had never asked her to do so, as she had never asked me before. The narrator's mother had never asked her to do so, but that day she asked her if she would help her in polishing or in cleaning the utensils, in cleaning the silver. I asked her which silver she meant, and she replied, surprised, that it was the spoons, forks, and knives. Of course, the narrator did not know that those things were made of silver, and so she asked her mother which silver she meant, which silver she had meant, and the narrator's mother was surprised that her daughter did not know that, and then she told her that the spoons, forks, knives that they used were made of silver. And that was the strange thing. I did not know the cutlery we ate of every day was silver. And for the narrator, that was a strange thing because had not known, she did not know that those things were made of silver, though they were using those things every day, but the narrator was unaware of the things that they were made of silver. Dear students, remaining in the next video.